Apartments hold more than just people. They hold memories, moments, secrets. But sometimes they hold things that should never be disturbed. My name is Daniel, and a year ago, I moved into a small apartment in an old brick building downtown. The rent was cheap, the landlord eager to get me in. I thought I'd lucked out, but the first night I stayed there, I found something that should have never been found, a diary. And what was written inside changed everything. The building was quiet, almost too quiet for being in the middle of the city. My unit was at the end of a long, dim hallway with flickering lights. The neighbors kept to themselves, doors always locked, curtains always drawn. On move-in night, while unpacking in the bedroom, I noticed a loose floorboard under the radiator. Curious, I pried it open. Inside was a small, leather-bound diary. Its pages yellowed, edges curled. The first entry was dated 1987. The handwriting was neat, almost obsessive. It started with normal things. I can't sleep. The neighbors are loud. The pipes keep groaning. But by the second week of entries, the tone had changed. The shadows move even when the lights are on. I hear footsteps pacing the ceiling, but I live on the top floor. They stand by my bed and whisper, but when I turn, no one is there. At first, I thought it was some kind of creative writing journal, but as the nights went on, things started happening. I'd wake at 3:12 every night, the same time the diary entries mentioned. Sometimes to scratching at the walls, sometimes to footsteps in the hall. Once, to the sound of breathing right beside my ear. One entry chilled me to the bone. They don't like when you find their book. If you're reading this, you've already invited them. The night I read that, my apartment felt different, heavy. The air pressed against my chest. And for the first time, I wasn't alone. One midnight, I woke to the sound of pages turning. The diary was open on the floor, flipping violently, though no air stirred. The pages stopped on one line, scrawled so hard the pen tore the paper. "Look behind you." I turned, and there, in the reflection of the dark window, was a figure. Tall, motionless, no features, just a shadow with hands that reached far too low. When I spun around, it was gone, but the diary had changed. The words shifted, reappearing in fresh ink. "Don't ignore us." From that night, the noises grew louder. Whispers called my name. The floor creaked with invisible weight. My reflection in the bathroom mirror lagged, smiling when I wasn't. The last straw came 3 weeks in. I woke to my door unlocking itself. Slowly, deliberately. The hallway beyond was pitch black. I grabbed the diary, clutching it like a weapon. That's when I noticed fresh writing forming across the page, right before my eyes. Midnight is when we come. The lights went out. I was swallowed in darkness. And the whispers turned into screams. Dozens of voices, angry, desperate, surrounding me from every corner of the room. Cold hands grabbed my wrist, my shoulder, my neck. They pulled me toward the open door. The diary flew from my hand, pages scattering across the floor. In the chaos, I saw one final line written in bold strokes. "You don't live here. We do." I blacked out. When I woke, it was morning. The door was closed. The diary was gone, not a page left. I moved out that day, left everything behind. The landlord didn't even look surprised when I handed back the keys. He just said quietly, "You found it, didn't you?" I never asked what he meant. I didn't want to know. But sometimes, late at night, I hear it again, the sound of a page turning. And I wonder if the diary is still out there, waiting for the next tenant.